Yo.
Yeah.
Check them.
Ah.
These are the new Jordans.
That's it, huh? Yeah, how much these cost, man?
$139, $150 with tax.
150?
Yeah.
Where the holes at?
What's good, YouTube? This your boy Sean Explosive Kicks back with another video. Man, I feel like it's been forever since I did a video, man, but been working from home. Happy quarantine, I guess. And man, I feel like I work harder at home than I do when I'm in the office. So I don't know, that's been like an adjustment for me. So that's the reason why I haven't been able to bring y'all any content. But I'm here, I'm doing another video today. I got, a lot of great stuff to talk about today. But before I get into that, hey, if you're new to the page, definitely go ahead and hit that that subscribe button. I think I'm up to like 48 subscribers now. So hey, we trying to get to that 50. So if you've been watching the channel and haven't subscribed, man, please subscribe to the channel. But anyway, and also if you like the content, go ahead and give me that thumbs up as well. But today, I'm going to be talking about Air Jordan 13s. Pretty much just kind of going over my collection. Give you some cold hard facts about Air Jordan 13s. What I'm looking for in the future, because them Flint 13s come out on May 2nd. Definite must cop. How many of y'all are copping those? So we're going to get into that in just a moment. But let's go ahead and dive right on in. Starting with the He Got Game 13s. Now, this shoe right here, first released in 1997 during the Bulls' 5th championship run. And Michael Jordan wore this shoe for a grip, because the next shoe didn't come out until 98, but this shoe was also featured in He Got Game. Denzel was wearing these throughout that film with Ray Allen, who's a part of Team Jordan, ironically. But this pickup, this is the 2018 release. I actually picked this up off the sneakers app on my first deployment. My very first sneakers app pickup. So man, when I seen that come across my screen, the weight that just came up off my chest was just something, oh my god, it was something spectacular. And I missed out on the 13 release only because, the 2013 release, because I actually went to the wrong store. I went to the mall. This is the last, and mind you, this is the last time that I ever waited in line for a sneaker. So I waited in line in the cold. It was like December, I think it was. I don't know, whatever it was a cold month. But anyway, I waited. The mall opened up, I want to say like 6:30 or 7 o'clock, something like that. And it was 3 stores. I went to a store that literally only had 2 pairs. It was a Champs, and I can remember the guy in front of me got a 10.5, and I was pissed. So better late than never, I guess. I mean, this was the 4th time that this shoe released. The first time originally back in 1997. Then in a countdown pack, I think that was in 2008, and that was with a Retro 10. Then 2013, and then 2018, these released. So when I got back from the deployment, obviously I didn't have them shipped to me. I had them shipped home, but this was the first shoe that I rocked, once I got back home and I was able to get to my collection and open up all the kicks that I picked up on the deployment. So that's the 13, I guess, the He Got Games. Next, we're going to get into the Air Jordan 13. This is the Chicago colorway, and this was the 2nd release of that series. Didn't come out until 98, so the NBA season starts one year and New Year's and it goes into the other year. But anyway, and when these dropped, my goodness, I mean, I can remember I was actually in 7th grade, and man, I begged my dad for, I asked my dad for these, but I really begged for these, and of course I didn't get them until I bought them eventually. So this was from the 2017 release, and this was an easy pickup for me because where I was working at downtown Cleveland at the time, I had a Connect in the Foot Locker. That's in Tower City, for those of you who are familiar. Well, not really a Connect, but anytime I wanted a pair of kicks and I said I wanted them, the guys, they would always look out for me and make sure that I copped a pair, if it was something that I really, really wanted. So this shoe right here, I believe this has been retroed 4 times. 98, I want to say, let me think, actually 3 times. So this is retro to 98, 2010, and then 2017. So definitely one of my faves in the collection. I try to pull these out, as much as I can. The only thing is, this collar kind of gets dirty. So what I definitely recommend for shoes like this that has like that white collar at the top, you want to waterproof it first, because you're wearing black socks, or if you, I don't know what your sock situation like, but sometimes you sweat and it kind of stains that, and makes it kind of ugly. But that's that. This is the Air Jordan 13 Chicago. So again, definitely one of my faves in the entire collection. And I think I'm gonna do a video where I talk about my top 5, but we get into that later. The next shoe is going to be the 13 Breads. Now, with these, funny story about these, and these have been retro, I believe, 4 times as well. This was first featured in the playoffs in 1998, during the Bulls. Matter of fact, I'll take that back. This was the Bulls' 6th championship run. That's my bad. That was my error. But this was featured in the playoffs. Michael Jordan wore these in the finals. But these have been retro. This is the 4th release. First time being in 98. There was released in 94. 2004. I was actually trying to do my research and trying to figure out why. I didn't see if it was any part of like any countdown pack or anything like that. And then they dropped again in 13, and then again in 17. And I picked these up in Dick's Sporting Good. And this is how I got hip, to Dick's Sporting Good actually having Jordans. I was just completely shocked. I'm like, y'all sell retros? He was like, yeah. And, I kind of asked questions or whatnot, but actually, this is the last pair that I picked up, and I normally wear a 10.5, but this is a size 11, and I tried the shoe on, and it still fit fine. You can slightly tell a difference, but this is not an everyday shoe anyway, but you can see I've worn it quite a few times, and there's no creases or anything in this. But what I really like about this shoe is how the 3M really pops off of this, and that's one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to the Flints that are dropping May 2nd, because it has that 3M that pops off of those as well. So, but yeah, these I picked these up at my local Dick's down here in Columbus, and right before I went on a little road trip to North Dakota, which is a story about that. But these shoes have been worn in Mall of America in Minneapolis. They've also seen a little bit of Canada as well. So that's the 13 Bread. And then these right here. Now, I know I always talk about like one shoe is my favorite, but if you know me, blue is something about me in blue. Like, I've always loved like blue colorway. So whenever Jordan Brand or Nike, LeBron, anybody drop like a blue colorway and I like it, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna pick it up. And this shoe in particular, we've never got original release of these. These are the Jordan 13 Royals, and these were I want to say a March 2018 release. Yeah, it was a March 2018 release, because I remember they actually came out on a drill weekend, and I ain't gonna lie, I lightweight left, and I went to go pick these up, and I picked them up at a Finish Line because the manager at the time, I think he's still the manager there, but he looked out for me, made sure I got a pair. I didn't get no discount on these, but that's neither here or there. But he did make sure I got a pair because I really, really wanted this shoe. Again, if you know me, I'm a sucker for anything blue. So this was never like a original like OG release or anything like that. But Jordan Brand or Team Jordan, i.e. I would say Rip Hamilton, always had like PEs, player exclusives. And when he played with Michael Jordan in Washington, he had like PEs, and even when he went to Detroit, same deal. So he never specifically had this particular colorway, but he had something like kind of similar to it, where he had like where the black on these are, they're white. So again, when Jordan Brand finally dropped these, like, I mean, that was probably, that made me really, really happy. So they're basically the exact they're exactly like these. There's just a few variances where with the white, with the red ones, you got the black Jumpman, and then the blue, they kept it, you know, with the blue Jumpman, and then on the insoles of the shoes, on the white and reds, you got a white, and then on the blue, you got a black. So, but yeah, that's it. I do want to complete the OG 13 collection, so the Flints will be added in May. Yes, I'm calling it right now, because like I said, I've been on a tear on sneakers. Like, usually if I want it, I'm likely gonna get it, but whatever, even if I gotta go the StockX route, I'm definitely copping. So the Flints will definitely be added to the collection, and then Jordan Brand need to just go ahead and do the playoff 13s just one more time. I mean, they've only done it twice. They've done it the original year in 98, and then they did it again, I want to say, in either 2010 or 2011, but I didn't get them back then because my money wasn't right. But they just need to go ahead and bring those back out, because, you know, if I get those, that will basically complete the OG collection for the, or at least the OG colorways for my Jordan 13 collection. So it's been about 10 years, so they lightweight due. It's actually a few pairs of J's that they're due for. So as I do like more videos where I talk about, you know, a specific number, in this case we're talking about 13s, I'll talk about what are some upcoming J's they need to drop in that series. But again, the Flints, I can't even, you know, I just need those. So again, May 2nd, I'll definitely be on top of those. And then Jordan Brand just need to go ahead and start playing and, you know, make those, make the playoffs, bring those playoffs joints back out. I mean, I could get them on StockX right now, but, you know, I kind of want to see what they do as far as, you know, what kind of material they put. Because what they did with these, when they brought these two in particular back out, they tried their best to actually make it as close to the original from 1997 and from 1998 as they possibly could. And I will say, just looking at different videos and looking at other YouTubers that actually does like comparison videos, they're like spot on. So that's it. You know, what do you think? How do you feel about Air Jordan 13s? Are you copping the Flints that's coming out back on May 2nd? And how do you feel about the playoff joints, man? I mean, I feel like they need to bring them back out. Like, for me, you know, that would just complete the OG collection for me. And then whatever other 13s I may pick up. But I think, honestly, I'll be good once I get those two in the collection. So that's it. If, again, this is your first time on the page, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you can get notified when I do drop other videos and, you know, content and whatnot. And if you are a regular, hey, I appreciate the support. Keep watching, because I'm going to keep dropping more videos. So that's it. That's all I got. This your boy, Sean. Explosive Kicks out. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. You have a good one.